This piece has great comedic dialogue, and all the comedic performances are great. These performers have great timing. That's evident throughout. Even the way it's edited, there are just some moments where you cut from one scene right into another scene with the joke, and it's just so well done. Tanner is hiding his drag persona from his mother, and he's performing drag with his father, which I love the reveal of that, because we think one thing's happening in so many instances in this, and it's really another. And when it all comes out, he's worried about what his mother's going to think, but he's surprised to find out that she actually supports him. She just doesn't want him to keep secrets from her. And so it kind of rounds out in this really beautiful way. And the drag performance is a great finale to this piece.
The acting and the characters are phenomenal in this film. I thought not only the amount of principal characters and background characters was really impressive, but each character had an individual personality which shined through via their acting or their wardrobe, costumes. It really felt like you got to know the characters even though you only met them for 15 minutes. Um, I really did want to highlight the script, however. Technical aspects of the script, such as transitions, were very creative. There was one moment where a scene cut at "this is not going to end well," and then the next scene right after started with "this is not going to end well." It was a humorous transition, but the suspense was really driving the plot the whole time. The entire time there was suspense building as to what Tanner is going to be doing after school, why they need a friend to drive them. We're questioning what's going on after school for Tanner. It's very comedic. There's a couple moments that the skeleton is named Boner, and a little banter of a quote I had written down is "burning in hell," and someone responds, "Oh well, I like warm weather." I thought the script was just very funny and very entertaining. The props also I wanted to point out were very creative: iced coffees, marijuana joints, things that really made it feel relatable.
We kind of see this, quirky relationship that they have, this nice little banter between, the mother and our, young adult here. And this exchange of, energy and information. And we get the lightheartedness of what it's like to be a kid at school and making, crude jokes in the science room, and we kind of see this text exchange. We are given a piece of information that is a secret to other people that are surrounded in the storytelling experience. The lead actor gives us a secret of, okay, we're going to meet at this time in the park. I mean, not in the park, in the parking lot. And don't tell anybody. Let's keep it quiet. Let's keep it a secret from mom. And then we see mom, right? And so we're given this nice play of having these characters come into this space, knowing, but also not knowing all of the story. And so we keep watching to find out what's going to happen next. Moment of fear within our character here of not being fully accepted with their mother in this choice. And, you kind of see that, as much as a child likes to keep information from their parents, sometimes they're not very great at it. And so we get this moment of this character being caught. And rather than having their worst nightmares come true, we kind of get to see the exact opposite, which is something I think is really nice for the storytelling experience.
It's lighthearted, it's funny. It's not really that inappropriate. I mean, a couple of jokes, but but they go along with teenage humor. But it's lighthearted and funny, and it's something that you don't see a lot anymore. A lot of comedies today are forced. They're forced in trying too hard to get that laugh, and this one flowed easily with it. The font for The title looks very much like an old sitcoms one, which just made me think this could be a potential pilot for something longer. Even though it is wrapped up really well within the story, it's just quite humorous, and it's something that I think we're missing on television, is that light-hearted humor that's okay to toe the line a little bit, because today people are trying to play it safe too much, and this really didn't. It was light-hearted and still family friendly, but funny at the same time, where they weren't really afraid of stepping on people's toes.
I loved how the filmmakers built up the mystery in this story. I thought that that was absolutely fantastic. They gave you all of these breadcrumbs. So as the viewer, you have 10,000 things going through your mind. You don't know what it is that, he's going off to do. I loved the acting. Everybody in this did such an amazing job. And there were some really great comedic timing moments in there that were very, very funny. I loved it. Costumes at the end, wow. Wow, those were fantastic. The makeup job, the costumes, cinematography, the story, everything. This was so much fun.
But eventually he could mend with their parents who now falling off in their relationship, and they have no shame. They ready to go out there to show their identity and show their love to other people among the queer communities too. So this is really inclusive in terms of the themes that show in the short, and I feel like the quality of the short, it's up to indie feature production, because it's short in multiple locations, and it's well lit, it's well it's well arranged visually.
I really like this comedy with some shades of drama as well, um, between teenagers, and how our main character Tanner is um, trying to live his life, but at the same time has to hide his passion from his mother. Um, and then in the end, we understand, we finally discover that he just wants to become a drag queen, exactly like his father. I think it was very, very, very clever ending, which I personally really enjoyed. And then also the final scene when the mom gets there on the stage and they have the talk they wanted to have, they needed to have, and then the whole family finally uh, is happy and can keep going. I think it was a strong but also funny ending. So overall, I really enjoyed the film. Well done.